Hello everybody and welcome back to Miss Rachel's Music Room. Today we are going to have a little music lesson about same and different. Did you know that when you listen to music, there are a lot of parts of that music that sound the same and there are a lot of parts that sound different? And so we're just going to kind of look at how all of that fits together to make some beautiful music. Sing our hello song together. Hello there, how are you? It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy that we're all here together again. Hello there, how are you? It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy that we're all here together again. Now those two verses were exactly the same. We sang them exactly the same, didn't we? So let's sing it a different way. What if we do this? Loo loo loo, loo loo loo, loo loo loo, loo loo loo. All right, what if we do it like silly? What if we do it like this? Oh, let's go back and do it the same way as we did at the beginning. So we kind of like make a full circle with our song, okay? Hello there, how are you? It's so good to see you. We'll sing and be happy that we're all here together again. All right, a different hello song. I think we've done this one other time in one of the other online lessons. So just you kind of have to know what you're wearing and know where you are, because I'm going to tell you some things. I'm going to ask you to stand up if you have on certain things. So you got to listen, okay? Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do today? If you're wearing a white shirt, stand up. If you're wearing a white shirt, stand up. Jump up and down, 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 jump up and down. Sit down. If you're in the first grade, stand up. If you're in the first grade, stand up. Jump up and down, 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 jump up and down. Sit down. If you're wearing tennis shoes, stand up. If you're wearing tennis shoes, stand up. Jump up and down, 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 jump up and down. Sit down. If you are barefoot, stand up. If you are barefoot, stand up. Jump up and down, 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 jump up and down. Sit down. If you are a Ripley Tiger, stand up. If you are a Ripley Tiger, stand up. Jump up and down, 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 jump up and down. Sit down. Now stand back up because we are marching and clapping and singing our school song. Here we go. I'm a little tiger from RPS, just a little tiger doing my best. Reading, writing, mathematics, computer, PE, music. Teachers, you put us to the test. Yes! Let's do it again. I'm a little tiger mathematics, computer, PE, music. Teachers, you put us to the test. Yes! All right, boys and girls. Now, I have a set of handbells here with me at my desk right now. And I would like for you to just take a look at all these bells and just sort of notice a few things about them. What do you notice about this particular set of handbells? Some of you might have said you noticed that these two bells have white handles. These three bells have black handles, and they're sort of similar in color, but these three are more like peachy in color, and these are like just orange. So let's see what they sound like. Let me get the two orange bells with the white handles, and I'm gonna play them and let's see how they sound. Let's see if they sound the same or if they sound different. What do you think? Do they sound the same or different? Yeah, they sound exactly the same. They're the same pitch. Okay. All right, now let's see. Let's take these two bells and let's see how they sound, okay? Let's see if they sound the same or different from each other. Are they the same? Do they sound the same? Yeah, they're the same pitch also. Now, what if, let me just take this one and this one. They're very similar in color, but you can see there's a slight difference. And of course, the handles are different. So let's see how they sound comparing each other. They have different pitches, don't they? La, la. Can you sing that with me? La, la. Yeah, two totally different pitches. All right, now let's take a listen to these two bells. What do you think? Are they going to sound the same? I don't know. Let's see. What do you think? Same or different? They are different because one is low and one is high. Ooh, that's up there. Miss Rachel's voice doesn't go that high. Barely. Low, high. Oh, that's high. Yeah, so some are the same and some are different. I have one of my most favorite books of all time sitting right here. It's called The Bear and the Piano. And it's really special to me because it's about my favorite instrument. Now, many of you kids who know me at our school, you know that I'm a musician, right? Right, yeah, I'm a musician. Duh, I'm a music teacher. But do you know what kind of musician I am? I'm a piano player. And so this book is really, really, really special to me because it's also about a piano player. Now, as we read this book, there are lots of things that stay exactly the same throughout the story. So I want you to sort of just pay attention to what is staying the same throughout the whole book and what are the things that change? What are the things that end up different at the end of the story? Okay, here we go. The Bear and the Piano by David Litchfield. Oh gosh, I just love this story. The Bear and the Piano. All right, here we go. One day in the forest, a young bear cub found something he'd never seen before. What could this strange thing be, he thought. Shyly, he touched it with his stubby paws. Plonk! The strange thing made an awful sound. So the bear left. But the next day, he came back. And the day after that, too. And for days and weeks and months and years, until eventually the sounds that came from the strange thing were beautiful, and the bear had grown big and strong and grizzly. So now you can already see something that has changed in the story. What has the bear done? Yeah, he's grown up. When the bear played, he felt so happy. The sounds took him away from the forest, and he dreamed of strange and wonderful lands. It wasn't long before the other bears in the forest were drawn to the clearing. Every night, a crowd gathered to listen to the magical melodies coming from the bear and from the strange thing. Then one night, a girl and her father came across the clearing. They told the bear that this strange thing was a piano, and the sounds it made were music. "Come to the city with us," they said. "There is lots of music there. You can play grand pianos in front of hundreds of people and hear sounds so beautiful they will make your fur stand on end." The bear knew that if he left the forest, the other bears would be very sad. But he longed to explore the world beyond the woods, to hear more wonderful music, and to play bigger and better than before. And before long, the bear's name was up in big, bright lights in the big, bright city. He played sold-out concerts in giant theaters. And every night he performed with such passion and such grace to wild applause and standing ovations and huge admiration. The bear recorded albums that went platinum. He interviewed for magazines. He won awards. He met new people every day and created headlines everywhere he went. The city was everything that he'd hoped it would be. But deep down, something tugged at the bear's heart. He had fame and fortune and awards and all the music in the world, but he missed the forest. He missed his old friends, and he missed his home. So the bear decided to go back. He speedily crossed the river and excitedly pounded into the forest. He couldn't wait to tell his friends about all of his time in the city. But when the bear reached the familiar clearing, it was empty. No piano, no bears, no anything. The bear started to worry that his friends had forgotten all about him, or that they were angry that he had left them behind. Then a friend stepped into the clearing. He said, "Hello, I'm back. I've missed you so much." Without saying a word, though, the gray bear ran back into the trees. "Wait!" called the bear. "I'm sorry I left. Please stop." But his friend just kept running. The bear stumbled after him, moving deeper and deeper into the forest, until he saw something that made his fur stand on end. For the bear had not been forgotten. His friends weren't angry, but proud. The bear realized that no matter where he went or what he did, they would always be there, watching from afar. They had even kept the piano safe in the shade, ready for his return. So, after the bear had told his friends about his life in the city and the many concerts he had played, he sat down to play once more. This time, for the most important audience of all. Isn't that a great story? I just love it. I love this story because, it kind of reminds me and of my own story about how I lived right here in Ripley. And when I was a teenager, learned to play the piano, and I played for my church and I played for my friends, and we had such a great time. But then I knew it was time to go and really, really learn and study and practice. Oh gosh, I practiced and practiced. But then, all I wanted to do was just to come back home. And so I did. And now I get to share my talents with everybody from my very own town, and especially with all the boys and girls here at Ripley Primary School that I love so much. So let's talk about the story. What stayed the same throughout the whole entire story? Okay, the bear was throughout the whole entire story. He was there at the beginning and he was there at the end. What is something that changed with the bear? Okay. He grew up, he moved to the city, and then at the end of the story, something else had even changed. Right, he had gone back home. I'd like for you to think about what you would like to be when you grow up, and maybe all the things that you need to do in order to achieve your dream, and how your life may end up changing over time. All right, boys and girls, now we are going to listen to a really, really famous piece of music by a Russian composer named Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky, called Chinese Dance. And it's from a ballet called The Nutcracker, which, you kind of hear about the Nutcracker at Christmas time, so maybe that's coming up in a few weeks. But anyway, I want you to listen to this piece of music. Try to picture in your mind what's going on in the ballet when they play this song. And I also want you to listen to two parts that are very different from each other. There's parts that are played by the flutes, and there are parts that are played by the strings. So just take a minute and listen to this. time, I want you to do some movement to show the different sections that we hear. So when we hear the flutes in Chinese dance, I want you to do your arms big like this and shake your hands like this. And then when we hear the strings, I want you to march. Okay? All right, let's try it again. Let's listen to it again. Here's the string, so you're marching. There's those flutes. Both of them like this. Do you know a song called Skiptumalu? If you don't, here's how it goes right here. Fly in the buttermilk, shoot, fly, shoot. Fly in the buttermilk, shoot, fly, shoot. Fly in the buttermilk, shoot, fly, shoot. Skiptumalu, my darling, Lulu. Skiptumalu, Lulu. Skiptumalu, Lulu. Skiptumalu, Skiptumalu, my darling. Ever heard of that? No? Well, I'll tell you what, it's got 4 verses to it, okay? And since we're talking about same and different, when you talk about songs like this, like folk type songs, a lot of times you have verses and you have the chorus. Now, the chorus keeps coming back over and over in the song, and it's always the same. But the verses are what's different. The first verse in Skiptumalu goes, fly in the buttermilk, shoot, fly, shoot. And it says that 3 times. And then it goes into the chorus. Lulu, Skiptumalu, Lulu, Skiptumalu. So that's the chorus. Lulu, Skiptumalu. That's the chorus. So the second verse goes, little red wagon painted blue, little red wagon. So that's the second verse. The third verse goes, lost my partner, what'll I do? And then the fourth verse go, I'll find another, how about you? I'll find another. So that's the verses. So flying the buttermilk, little red wagon, lost my partner, I'll find another. So there's 4 verses in this. The chorus is all the same. The chorus, Lulu, Skiptumalu, Lulu, Skiptumalu. So here's what we're gonna do. Now, if you have brothers and sisters at home with you, you can do this and it'll be fun, okay? If you're watching this at school though, obviously we're not gonna get a partner and walk around the room. So we'll do something else if we're doing this at school. But for those of you who are at home, here's what I want you to do. Go find a partner, whether it's your grown-up or one of your siblings, and I want you to lock elbows so that like you're locked elbows and you can walk side by side. On the first verse, fly in the buttermilk, shoot, fly, shoot. I want you to walk around the room going forward with your partner, okay? So forward. When we sing Little Red Wagon Painted Blue, I want you to keep your elbows locked, but walk around backwards. Now be careful, don't run over anything and don't hurt yourself, okay? That'd be nice. So we're going forward on the first verse. We're going backwards on the second verse. On the third verse, lost my partner, what'll I do? You walk around the room going, oh no, lost my partner, what am I supposed to do? So you walk around looking kind of confused. On the fourth verse, you find a new partner. And if you don't have a new partner, guess what? Go back to your old one, it's fine. But on the chorus, we're just gonna spin around. Lulu, Skiptumalu, spin around. Now look, don't get crazy, okay? Don't knock over furniture. Don't hurt yourself. We don't want to get hurt. We're just trying to have a little fun, okay? So first verse, we're walking forward. Second verse, walk backward. Third verse, lost a partner. Fourth verse, find a new partner. On the chorus, spin around and go all around the room. Okay, here we go. Fly in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Fly in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Fly in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Skiptumalu, my darling. Here comes the chorus, so we're spinning around. Lulu, skiptumalu, Lulu, skiptumalu, Lulu, skiptumalu, skiptumalu, my darling. All right, second verse, we're going backwards. Are you ready? Little red wagon painted blue. Little red wagon painted blue. Little red wagon painted blue. Skiptumalu, my darling. Lulu, skiptumalu, Lulu, skiptumalu, Lulu, skiptumalu, skiptumalu, my darling. Third verse. I lost my partner, what'll I do? I lost my partner, what'll I do? I lost my partner, what'll I do? Skiptumalu, my darling. Lulu, skiptumalu, woo, Lulu, skiptumalu, Lulu, skiptumalu, skiptumalu, my darling. I'll find another, how about you? I'll find another, how about you? I'll find another, how about you? Skiptumalu, my darling. Lulu, skiptumalu, Lulu, skiptumalu, Lulu, skiptumalu, skiptumalu, my darling. Let's do that chorus one more time. Lulu, skiptumalu, Lulu, skiptumalu, Lulu, skiptumalu, skiptumalu, my darling. Well, okay, boys and girls, that is all that I have for you today. I hope that you can sort of hear the same in different parts of songs as you hear them now. You know, a lot of people, some of my friends are even listening to Christmas music on the radio these days, and they're ready to put their Christmas trees up and everything. I may put my Christmas tree up in the music room here maybe next week or something. And if I do, I'll be ready for Christmas. But I want you to just be listening out there as you ride in the car and as you're watching TV and doing all the things you do, watching your YouTube videos, subscribe and like. And I want you to notice the same sections that are the same in a song and the sections in a song that maybe are the chorus or they are different. At this time, I would like to bid you a very good day.